In Maine, the Human Rights Act protects people from discrimination in employment, housing, public accommodation, education, and credit extensions. That law currently protects people based on age, race, color, sex, sexual orientation or gender identity, marital status, ancestry, religion, or national origin in any credit transaction. That's a lot. But now state lawmakers are looking to update the act for the first time in 18 years. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Costa.
And I'm Zach Blanchard. The changes center around the definition of sexual orientation, something advocates say is a big deal for the LGBTQ+ community. News Center Maine's Jackie Mundry has the details from Augusta.
A bill is being proposed to update the Maine Human Rights Act as it relates to gender identity and sexual orientation.
Sexual orientation is not defined by gender identity, and we want to make sure that the laws reflect that reality.
The Maine Human Rights Act is used to be sure no one is being discriminated against in places like work or school. Representative Erin Sheehan is sponsoring this bill.
It simply clarifies the definition of sexual orientation.
Since 2005, state law read that sexual orientation means a person's actual or perceived heterosexuality, bisexuality, or homosexuality, or gender identity or expression. This bill removes or gender identity or expression from that definition. Gender identity was also defined by Maine law back in 2019.
Gender identity, who identifies a girl or a woman, like that. Sexual orientation is who you're attracted to.
While this might look like a minor language change in our state's law, Gia Drew from Equality Maine says this is a huge step forward.
When the state of Maine says this is who you are and we actually see you in Maine law, I think that's really important. This also affirms the rights of young people and teachers and employees around their rights in terms of their gender identity.
During Tuesday's public hearing, no one testified against this bill. It will go through the legislative process, starting with a work session before a full House and Senate vote. In Augusta, Jackie Mundry, News Center Maine.